Good morning and welcome to another edition to the Viking News. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Bethany.
We hope you're having a good week and getting your classwork done. Bethany, do you have some birthday shout outs to start us off?
Yes, I do, Tyler. We'd like to give a birthday shout out to Larissa Rusher, Kayliana Cruz, Hope Cabashian, and a big happy birthday shout out to Miss Curran. Happy birthday, and we wish you a great one. Remember, if you like a birthday shout out for yourself, your friends, or teachers for the week of their birthday, please fill out the Google form in your grade level Google Classroom. Let's go to Plot and Dewey for sports.
Hello, welcome to the sports section. It's me, doing nothing, and my who's supposed to be here, possible. On today, I'll be talking about baseball. On April 10th, we play against Western and won 14-0. On April 11th, we won against Shawnee 16-1. April 13th, unfortunately, we lost to Fairdale 0-15. And there should be a game today against Fort Knox and tomorrow against Docs, if you're seeing this recording. But that should be it for the baseball. I think we should move on to softball with plausible, but since he's not here, then hello everyone, I'm plausible, and on softball, on April 11th, the softball team played against Shawnee and won 14-13. Great job, softball. But on April 12th, play against CLT, they unfortunately lost 2-17. But they have another game against Seneca on Friday, I'm pretty sure. But hey, cheer for them. That should be it for the sports section. Let's go to Tyler and Bethany for the event.
Thank you, Dewey, for the sports update. Anyways, we'd like to thank the following teachers and staff for winning Staff of the Month. They are Mr. Camp Schaefer, Miss Ellison, Miss Hurd, Maui Brown, Mr. Gray, Miss A. Deal, Miss L. Deal, Mr. Elsler, Miss Mortberg, Mr. Schultz, Mr. Phelps, Mr. Wise, Mr. J. Brown, Mr. Ghost, Mr. Hardesty, Miss Simpson, Mr. Lemon, and our birthday girl, Miss Curran. Bethany, who are our students of the month?
Well, Tyler, our students of the month are Cameron Taylor, Ashley Newsom, Tyler Drake, Jamisha Brown, Paw Paw, Denny Cabrera, Joshua Samples, Terrion Woods, Larissa Rusher, Shayla Beck, Caitlin Jacobs, April Coran, Terry Moore, Riley Stewart, and Jaden Wiseman. Tyler, I heard Valley held something special last week?
Yes, they did, Bethany. Just last Thursday, Valley held our junior ring ceremony for all the juniors. In that ceremony, the juniors got recognized for book awards, which is where colleges and universities give a special book to one outstanding junior in here at Valley. And we would like to give shout outs to the juniors who won one. They are Rachel Ashley from Smith College, Aaron Johnston from Spalding, David Franklin from WKU, Tatiana Robinson from U of L, Kai Miller from EKU, and myself from UK. Students also got recognized for doing outstanding in their classes, and even who had the most improvement in their classes as well. We even got to hear speeches made from our junior and senior class representatives, and they were Tatiana Robinson, Kai Miller, Kira Durbin, and Mason McKinney. We'd like to personally thank all the faculty and staff who helped make this event happen, which includes but not limited to Miss Ocasio, Miss Brooks, Miss Cotton, Miss Elby, Mr. L, Mr. McCabe, Mr. Paisley, Miss Sheeran, Mr. Ghost, special guest Mr. Wade for presenting a book for WKU Hilltoppers, and of course Miss Curran. Bethany, I heard that our chess team was busy over spring break?
Yes, they were, Tyler. During spring break, our chess team traveled to our nation's capital to compete with over 100 high schools throughout the nation. In the end, our team got 4th place, thanks to 2 freshmen, which were Samuel Henning and Jordan Keith. Mr. Henning himself would like to thank the 2 for trying their hardest and winning, which pulled Valley from 11th place to 4th. Mr. Henning wanted to give shout-outs to the following people and acknowledge their year-long efforts. They are Teddy Henning, who is the captain of the team, Caleb Gray, who is 11th in overall in U1600, Nathan Blocker, Joey Thompson, Samuel Henning, Liam West, Jordan Keith, Lennox Smith, Dwellin Tillese, Caleb Rourke. Congratulations to everyone for trying their hardest despite the circumstances. Tyler, I heard some of our reporters did another interview?
Yes, they did, Bethany. Some of our reporters had the opportunity to interview another one of our teachers, Mr. Ghost, about his pathway and the fantastic job opportunities that his pathway offers. What's your name and what pathway do you teach?
Oh, hi. I'm Mr. Ghost. I teach the theater classes here, and I also have a graphic novel class that we teach.
So what exactly is theater?
What did you say?
What exactly is theater?
Okay, so theater is one of the arts that we provide here. We provide fine arts, band, and theater. Hold on, let me start that over. Just Plow, when you edit this, make me look better. And also, any flubs I make, pretend they didn't exist, like just totally cut them out. Even if I look like Max Headroom, which you don't understand because that's a 1980s reference.
This is
So one of the we offer fine arts classes, which you can take with Miss Mortberg and Miss Johnson. Band, which you can take with Mr. Browder, or theater, which you can take with me. So that's our fine arts package here.
Do you offer any programs here at Valley?
Yeah, so we do theater. I have kind of two tracks that you can do. So if you are a theater student, you can do theater 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have a theater production class. The theater production class is the class that goes to competitions. In class, our whole goal is to do shows. So this year they've done Betweenity, The Bold, The Murdered, no, the Bold, the Young, and the Murdered. They're working on 12 Angry Villains right now. And then the other group I have, performance group, is an after-school group. They did 12 Angry Jurors, and right now they're working on the absolutely true story as told by a bunch of lying liars.
Do you offer any certifications here at Valley?
So Kentucky doesn't recognize the arts as a certifiable thing. So one of the goals I have is to get students in a position where they can use what I have to help gain scholarships if they're going out into the working world, help use the interpersonal skills that you end up learning through acting and stuff like that, to get better jobs, ask for more money, for raises and stuff like that. Teach them how to use those skills to better whatever their goal is. This year we had Bethany Pierre-Lewis go get into GSA, and then we had Caroline Carter was one of the KEEP scholars for SETC, which KEEP is the Keynote Emerging Artists of Promise.
Do you co-op any students out?
Indirectly, yes. So what I mean by indirectly is a lot of theater stuff happens at night. So I have some students that, indirectly, yes. I have some students that work in different aspects of theater. Currently, Megan Miller has a couple of paid gigs that she does, and she actually discovered most of those on her own. But I am constantly also putting out audition notices in Louisville for films, TV, theater, in our Google Classroom constantly. Y'all just never go to them. Why did you give me that look? I want that to stay in there, Pla, because she just gave me a dirty look.
I heard that you're starting a new production. Can you give us a little bit of details on it?
Okay, so this one's crazy. This one's crazy. So somebody who is a complete moron who wears Hawaiian shirts and walks around this school and has a beard and glasses. Oh, hold on, I'm describing Mr. Foster by accident. So
Or Mr. Brown.
Or Mr. Brown, I forgot about Mr. Brown. He's on the whole other side of the world. I'm very rarely over there. And I'm very rarely over there because in the theater program, we try to stay very, very busy. As I said, we have the class that did 3 productions, and then we have after school, which did 2 productions. So that puts us at 5 for the year. We also potentially are going to a competition on May 21st. So that would add a whole nother production in there. With our theater design class and these performances. It gets really busy around here really fast. So I had this great idea to have in theater. There's this thing called theater rep, and it's where you have multiple shows going on at the same time and you rotate them. So I said, I've got a couple of kids who are looking at theater in college, which is where they'll get exposure to rep theater when they go for jobs. And so I was like, I can give them a tiny experience of that. What I didn't think through was how busy the auditorium is. And so I spent the weekend here, which is why I'm a little punchy and a little bleary and really not on track for any of this interview. Working on the set behind me, and it's actually two sets because I'm sitting on part of one set, and then we built a big ship here, the tech theater class. Two of my theater one classes helped out on it. And so we're doing the two shows in rep. So the one show is 12 Angry Villains, and you have 12 villains that come together and have to decide whether Peter Pan is guilty of killing Captain Hook or not. And it's a rip-roaring good time. It's actually pretty funny. We've got some people doing some great work, experimenting outside of their comfort zone. And then we've got an absolutely true story as told by a bunch of lying liars. And so that's the after school group. And we've got a lot of newcomers to the stage, and it is delightfully silly. It's the crime of a broken vase that is told from the perspective of four different people. And it gets more and more outrageous as the play goes on. So what will happen is we'll do one show, have intermission, put the stage together for the second show, do the second show, and then the next night we'll start with the second show, then reverse it to the first show, third night do the first show, the second show. The posters are down here by the auditorium. There are QR codes to purchase tickets. It takes you to, if you would like to search on the stage, Valley High School in the Wings Players. If you do that on Google, we're right there, and you can zip in and buy tickets because we exist off our ticket sales. So each show, the way I get to do the next show is if we've sold enough tickets on the previous show.
All right, thank you. That'll be it. What's your name and what pathways are you in?
My name is Bethany Pierre-Louis, and I'm in theater and electrical pathways.
Well, let's go a little bit more in depth with theater. So, what exactly is theater?
Theater is like an art space, or like a place where you can speak your mind without really having to speak, and you could just show it in plays, show what you have to say. And theater is like a source of meditation.
So what have you learned while being in this pathway?
I learned how to work with others and how to be less scared to speak in front of people, and I learned different lessons about things serious problems in the world.
All right, thank you. Bethany, do you have anything else to add?
Yes, I do, Tyler. We're going back to Miss Cotton's classroom real soon. I'm hearing that some of her students are doing a newscast called Viking News. Never heard of it. Anyways, stay tuned for next week for more information. Let's go to Ashley for the weather.
Thank you, Tyler, Drake, and Bethany. Today we have a high of 81 degrees and a low of 47 degrees. Tomorrow we have a high of 83 degrees and a low of 59 degrees with a 60% chance of rain. Friday we have a high of 70 degrees and a low of 60 degrees with a 60% chance of rain. Saturday we have a high of 57 degrees and a low of 50 degrees with a 40% chance of rain. Sunday we have a high of 55 degrees and a low of 40 degrees. Monday we have a high of 61 degrees and a low of 38 degrees. And Tuesday we have a high of 69 degrees and a low of 40 degrees. Let's go to the song for this week's lunch menu.
Thank you, Ashley, for the weather update. Here's the lunch menu for the week. For today, we have Domino's cheese and pepperoni pizza with corn dogs. For tomorrow, we have oven fried chicken, hot dogs, and an entree salad with eggs and cheese. Friday, we have spicy chicken tenders, fiesta beef, stuffed sandwiches, and cheese-filled breadsticks. Monday, we have spicy chicken sandwiches, sloppy joes, and grilled cheeses. Lastly, Tuesday, we have taco meat nachos with Tostitos, spicy boneless chicken wings, and a vegetarian burrito with beans and cheese. Let's go back to Tyler, Drake, and Bethany to close us out.
Thank you to Sam for the weekly menu. Just a reminder for all seniors that Valley is still offering senior photo shoots. You can either fill out the form in your grade level Google Classroom, or you can scan the QR code on the right of your screen. Remember, you can only sign up for an appointment during flex, which is from 9 to 10, or after school, which is from 2:30 to 3:30. And you can only get appointments until May 1st. Tyler, do you want to close us out?
Yes, I can. This is Tyler.
And this is Bethany.
We'd like to thank you for watching the Viking News. If you have suggestions or ideas that you think we should add to the news, please let us know. Remember, do the Viking way and stay safe.